Good evening. Welcome again to the Stars of Jazz, presented tonight by Budweiser, the king of beers. I think we're extremely fortunate in having as our special guest a lady author who, when she's not turning out sensational, best-selling autobiographies, kind of dabbles in jazz vocalizing. She's the great Lady Day, Billie Holiday, currently on the stand at Jazz City. She's written a book called Lady Sings the Blues, about which we'll talk quite a bit later on. Billie herself will intersperse our dialogue with three of the songs for which she's best known. You know, the legend that is Billie Holiday had its beginnings right here on the white front stoops of Baltimore, Maryland, for this is where Billie first sang. She sang here at the age of 6 to the accompaniment of her own scrub brush. She sometimes got as much as $2 for washing down 14 kitchen floors and just as many sets of steps. Even at 6, the song she sang was the blues, and with good reason. Billie's early life was nothing if not conducive to bitterness. In her own words, her mom and pop were just a couple of kids when they got married. He was 18, she was 16, and Billie was 3. Billie's first exposure to jazz and a variety of other things, well, it came about when she ran errands for an all-girl hotel. She passed up payment for her chores as long as they let her listen to the parlor record player. She remembered the message of Louis' music upon her arrival in New York's Harlem. As Billie puts it, she was 13 years old, a hip kitty, and traveling light when she hit New York all by herself in the summer of 1927. She was 15 years old when she walked into Pod and Jerry's on 133rd Street in Harlem and sang professionally for the very first time. She was 15 when she left her childhood behind her and people first heard this.
Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Though our friendship ceases from now on. And if you can't say anything real nice, just don't talk at all. That's my advice. We're parting, you go your way and I'll go mine. It's best that we do. Here's a kiss, I hope that this brings lots of luck to you. It makes no difference how I carry on. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Though our friendship ceases from now on. And if you can't say anything real nice, just don't talk at all. That's my advice. We're parting, you go your way and I'll go mine. It's best that we do. Here's a little kiss and I hope that this brings lots of luck to you. It makes no difference how I carry on. Please don't talk about me. Don't you talk about me. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone.
But there's a line from a popular song, not a blues, that goes, "Then from the jail came the wail of a downhearted frail." The song goes on to say that the frail's jail wail had a lot to do with the birth of a thing called the blues. The truth of the matter is that while the blues certainly were nurtured in places like corrective institutions and gloomy saloons, they really and truly had their beginnings somewhere in the deep rural South among the Negro field hands. Long before the first jazz, jail, or joint, roughly improvised songs were used to express troubles or joys or a generally bitter attitude towards the facts of life among the post-Civil War Negro population. These songs were truly the things that gave birth to the blues. If the fields hand were responsible for the conception of the blues, then people like Ma Rainey, Chippy Hill, and the great Bessie Smith were its governesses. The blues expressed the longings, the frustrations, and even the happy feelings of the downtrodden. They'll continue to do so because of people like the greatest of all the present-day blues singers, Billie Holiday. So let's listen as Lady Sings the Blues.
I love my man. I'm alive, I say I don't. I love my man. I'm alive, I say I don't. But I'll quit my man. I'm alive, I say I won't. Some men like me 'cause I'm happy. Some 'cause I'm snappy. Some call me honey. Others think I've got money. Some tell me, Billie, baby, you built for speed. Now, if you put that all together, makes me everything a good man needs.
And what about the book itself? What about Lady Sings the Blues by Miss Billie Holiday? Is it enough to say that this is a volume that tells of a life that touched on all the vices and all the good things simultaneously? Should it be added that a similar story might have been written by any number of Billie's kind who make their living in the world of jazz? Or can it be said about Lady Sings the Blues that it's a factual piece that strives to teach a moral lesson by striking out against oppression, circumstance, and bigotry? Whatever the approach to an appraisal of the work, all we can say is that we read it and we were tremendously impressed. We'll leave the analyzing to the sociologists. There's one thing, however, about Lady Sings the Blues that we certainly can't pass up. It's the very last line in Billie's book, and it reads, "Tired? You bet. But all that I'll soon forget with my man." Well, the man Billie is talking about is her husband, Louis McKay. In her story, Billie says, "God has blessed you when he let you believe in someone, and I believe in Louis." By her own admission, if it weren't for Louis McKay, Billie Holiday probably wouldn't be here tonight. But all that, reformatories, back streets, heartbreaks, and narcotics, she'll soon forget too with her man.
It costs me a lot, but there's one thing that I've got. It's my man. It's my man. Cold or wet, tied your bed. All of this I'll soon forget with my man. He's not much on looks. He's no hero out of books, but I love him. Yes, I love him. 2 or 3 girls has he that he likes as well as me, but I love him. I don't know why I should. He isn't true. He beats me too. so, he'll never know. All my life is just despair, but I don't care when he takes me in his arms. The world is bright, all right. What's the difference if I say I'll go away when I know I'll come back on my knees someday? For whatever my man